Lord Jesus Christ.
We continue our reading of Dilexi on love for the poor, the Apostolic Exhortation of Pope Leo. The Church Fathers and the poor, care of the sick. Article 49. Christian compassion has manifested itself in a particular way in the care of the sick and suffering. Based on the signs present in Jesus' public ministry, the healing of the blind, lepers and paralytics, the Church understands that caring for the sick, in whom she readily recognizes the crucified Lord, is an important part of her mission. During a plague in the city of Carthage, where he was bishop, Saint Cyprian reminded Christians of the importance of caring for the sick. This pestilence and plague, which seems so horrible and deadly, searches out the righteousness of each one and examines the minds of the human race to see whether the healthy serve the sick, whether relatives love each other with sincerity, whether masters have pity on their sick servants, whether doctors do not abandon the sick who beg for help. The Christian tradition of visiting the sick, washing their wounds and comforting the afflicted is not simply a philanthropic endeavor, but an ecclesial action through which the members of the Church touch the suffering flesh of Christ. In the 16th century, Saint John of God founded the Hospitaller order that bears his name, creating model hospitals that welcomed everyone, regardless of social or economic status. His famous expression, "Do good, my brothers," became a motto for active charity towards the sick. At the same time, Saint Camillus de Lelis founded the order of ministers of the sick, the Camillians, taking on the mission of serving the sick with total dedication. His rule commands, each person should ask the Lord for a motherly affection for their neighbor, so that we may serve them with all charity, both in soul and body, because we desire, with the grace of God, to serve all the sick with the affection that a loving mother has for her only sick child. In hospitals, on battlefields, in prisons, and on the streets, the Camillians have embodied the mercy of Christ the physician. Here ends our reading.